Tanzania is re-energizing its efforts to address the COVID-19 pandemic. The government recently confirmed that it is now part of the COVID-19 Vaccines Global Access Program, or COVAX. Through the initiative, the country hopes to begin receiving vaccines as it announces a third wave of coronavirus cases in the country. CGTN's Isaac Lukando has more.
A COVID-19 committee formed earlier this year has been advising Tanzania's government on how best to deal with the third wave of the coronavirus pandemic. The government says it is now focusing on giving Tanzanians and expatriates living in the country access to COVID-19 vaccine.
Many Tanzanians who are business people have already been vaccinated outside the country. Some have been vaccinated in Dubai, South Africa, and in the other places they visit. They are here in the country going about their business.
While a date for the arrival of COVID-19 vaccines in Tanzania still remains unclear, the government says the country's recent request to join the World Health Organization's COVAX facility is part of a long-term strategy.
15th June was the last date for those who will get vaccines next year in 2022. If one did not voice their intention this June, they will receive their vaccines in 2023. So we sped things up and say that we too wish to be included.
The Tanzanian government says its experts are working on details of which vaccines to import and when. It also says it plans to give citizens options for commercial vaccinations as well as free ones. The Tanzanian government has recently resumed the announcement of COVID-19 cases after a year of silence. The president says there are currently 100 coronavirus patients in the country, with 70 of them in critical condition. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic, life in Tanzania appears to be going on as usual. However, the country's Ministry of Health is warning the public to be cautious.
I ask that our health professionals continue to educate the public on the correct wearing of masks. Masks should be worn in all crowded places to avoid infection.
Tanzania recently asked for a $571 million loan from the International Monetary Fund. It hopes that the loan, coupled with its other efforts, will be enough to lessen the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the country and its people. Isaac Lukando, CGTN, Dar es Salaam.